Well, good morning, everybody. You want to join me for a cup of coffee? It's not my first cup of coffee, mind you, but it's my first cup of coffee in my sewing room this morning. And it is wonderful. I let myself have some of that whipped cream on top of this cup. So I don't have anything specific to talk about. So I'll go get a cup of coffee or a drink or whatever, and let's just chat, okay? I wanted to show you first of all that I can barely see you through my glasses. And I got these things out of my cabinet and I thought, oh, I need to show them these and see if they know about them. They're called lens cleaning wipes, and they come all hooked together like a long snake in a little box. And so you can pull them out and tear them apart and put some in your car and some in your purse and some in your house and some in your sewing room and some all over the place. So then you open them up and there's this little cloth thing in here. See? And it's saturated in whatever it needs to be saturated in. And so then you can just wipe your glasses. And then if your friend's in the car, they always say, hey, hand that over here so I can clean my glasses. Except for Deb, who had her cataracts removed. And she doesn't even need them except for close-up. And I'm trying to get into a new doctor. You know, I need to have my cataracts removed. I don't know if I've all blogged about this yet or not, but I went to see this doctor down here. Oh yeah, I did tell you all about it. And he was a major jerk, wouldn't let me talk. I tried to say something and he said, I'm talking. And then when he got done talking, he got up and left the room and I never got to say anything. So I thought, fine, I'm finding a different doctor. Plus all of you told me find a different doctor. Problem is, every time I call a doctor up at my other house, it's like, well, we can't see anybody for 3 weeks. So, I don't know. Jerry and I may have to live apart for a while. So I was going to show you what I'm going to start this morning. Oh my gosh, I wonder where my little pattern is. My adopted sister, Terry's twin sister, Sherry. It's Terry K and Sherry Faye, I think, is what their mom named them. She totally traced this pattern for me. And I wanted to show you the front piece because it is so strange. I had the hardest time figuring out how to do an FBA. Let me show you up close what it is. It's called Getting to the Point Jacket. See? And I want to do the one that has the jewels hanging from the bottom of it because I just think that is so cute. And I do have a few beads I could use for the project, you understand? Hold on, let me see if I can find that pattern. Just hold on. Take a sip of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, here it is, you guys. You're not going to believe this crazy, crazy pattern. This is the front of the jacket. The front. You can see how I've sliced it up and tried to put a full bust adjustment in it. But oh my goodness, I'm totally, totally guessing on how to do it. Look at the armhole. This is the armhole, you guys. Terry said, Joy, that doesn't look right. And boy, it does it? So what I did was I pinned the side seams together. If you can even find the side seams, let me see. This is the front opening. And believe it or not, this is the side seam over here. This is the side seam. This is the shoulder. And so then this is the side seam here that sews to the back. And so in material that's not paper, I guess this will fold or shape out and hang down. Anyway, I'm going to cut it out in a few minutes, so I'll keep you posted on how that turns out. And other than that, you know my the last blouse that I made that had the dark black on the sides and the floral in the front? If you got a post from Glenda at SureFit Designs this morning, check it out because I'm in it. And I have that blouse on, yes I do. And so, I always do this, I don't know why. But when I make something new and I think, oh my gosh, I love this, I have to try to find some material for it. So I went to Thousands of Bolts. Ta-da! I love Thousands of Bolts. And I'll show you what I found because I'm fixing to make another one. I'm going to make that jacket, I am, and I'm going to make this too. Because our serger class starts 1 week from tomorrow. Deb and I are so excited, we can't stand it. And coming too. Diana's coming too. Y'all don't know Diana yet, but you will. You will. So see, isn't this pretty? This is Spider Moms. And so I thought, okay, fine. I'll put that on the front. And then this is part of the same grouping. Same company, same grouping. And so I'm going to use it. And it's like, Joy, can't you ever do anything but black? Well, no. I just like black. And so see, what do you think? What do you think? So I think I'll cut this out and I'll cut that jacket out, although I have no idea what I'm going to cut that jacket out of yet. I haven't decided. It needs to be, you know, the jackets are really pretty in a print. You know what would be great? I just thought of it. If I have, in fact at my other house I think is where I have a lot of denim, but if I have a lightweight denim that maybe has some stretch in it, I think I'll cut it out of that, because then you can wear that with anything. You know, I could wear it over this, I could wear it over whatever I have in my closet. So I'll look and see how that'll work out. So that's one of my projects. Now this piece here is another coordinating piece. Now remember how I told you about quilting cottons? Let me show me this, you guys. Some quilting cottons wrinkle terribly and they feel like a piece of cardboard when you touch them. But this one has been washed and I took it out of the dryer and it has not been ironed. All three of these from this grouping. And look at it. Look at it. Can you tell? You can't even find a wrinkle in it. It's wonderful. And this is a quilting cotton. And look at how it drapes. Look at the drape of it. See? That's how you pick the cottons. And of course, I can't do that on thousands of bolts, but I know that these good companies like Northcott, theirs feel like silk, and I don't know what company this is. But if it's one of those companies that you know their fabric, then you can be assured that it's going to be good quality when you get it. See? Isn't that nice? Do I iron them? Yes, I iron them. But the thing about it is, you only wear them, well me, I only wear them for a few hours a day, and I hang them in my closet. I may wear it 3 or 4 times before it ever needs to be washed. And with cottons, with knits, with cottons, with whatever, I have found that the less time they spend in a dryer, the better. So what I like to do is put them in the washer, take them out of the washer, put them in the dryer for a few minutes until they're damp but not wet, and then I'll either hang them there in my laundry room on a hanger until they're completely dry, or I'll bring them up here while they're still damp and iron them. And so that's how I treat my cottons. If you leave them in the dryer, although I left this in the dryer the whole time to get it dry, 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 you can see it's frazzled over here. Always, I always pre-wash my fabrics. Always. So, even though this was in the dryer the full time, but in the future I still won't leave it in there because I think the dryer's hard on it and wears it out faster. You know, what do you think that is in the lint tray in your washing machine? It's your blouse. Okay? So I've got that, and then I hardly ever order from this company. This company is called Style Arc. S-T-Y-L-E space A-R-C, and they're in Australia. And so when you order something from them, it takes weeks to get it. The first of every month, they post a new free pattern. Sometimes they have 2 free patterns. You have to pick one or the other, but they give you 2 choices. So if you buy a pattern and pay for it, you always get a free pattern. So I'm into jackets all the time, you guys. In fact, Diana from So Passionista just made, she made a Vogue jacket, and she made it out of denim, and it is to die for. I'm not going there. I'm making mine simpler and easier. But this is a real cute jacket called Terry Tie Cardi. I'll show you that. I still have to put an FBA and all this stuff, you guys, but I'm getting pretty good at putting it in everything. And I don't remember which one I paid for and which one was free. This one's called Harper Jacket, and that's Terry Tie Cardi. And then this, I think this must have been one of the free ones, because I don't order pants. I make my pants from Sure Fit Designs. But this is one called Sammy Pant. And she puts a sample of a piece of fabric, which I'm sure she wants you to buy from her, but I'm not going to pay the freight for getting it from her. And then this little top, which I really, really like. And notice it has a bust dart in it. If a pattern has a bust dart in it already, it makes it so much easier to do a full bust adjustment. And she shows it in this red. And then this one might have been the free one. It's called the Kim Sling Top. And I've had good luck with the fit from Style Art. Except I still have to put the full bust adjustment and I still have to put the round back. And maybe or maybe not the sway back. Okay? So I have a lot to do, you guys. So I have to go. Let me see, was there anything else I wanted to tell you? I don't think so. I have a list on the board. Oh yes, there was one thing I put on the board. Remember to tell the muffins. Did you see my muffins? Well, Deb said that I told y'all to cook them in the microwave at 400. Don't do that. No. You will have egg everywhere. It's the regular oven, 400 degrees. Okay. 15 minutes if you like them runny. More minutes if you don't like them runny. Okay. So I have to go. I'm going to start sewing stuff, and I'll get back with you when I get something done. Okay. Hey, did I tell you what day it is? I'm sure I did not. It's Wednesday, and it's April 20, 2016. Have a nice one. Oh, I didn't tell you about the storm last night. Oh my goodness, I'll have to go outside and take a picture. Our front porch looks like it was attacked by a salad. I'm not kidding you. I'm going to go down and take a picture and post it in today's blog because you're going to think, oh, she exaggerates so much. I'm telling you. Our clock said it was midnight, but it wasn't midnight. I found out this morning our clock was wrong, so I don't know, maybe it was 10:30. But just out of clear blue sky, suddenly this storm came. We heard it in our bed. My husband ran out in his underwear to put his truck in the garage. The wind was unbelievable. Got up this morning, and the front porch is just covered. You know how everything just bloomed with all the beautiful new green leaves? Well, the wind just chopped, sliced, mixed it all up, and threw it on the front porch. So, yes, our front porch is still there, and yes, it's nothing compared to a tornado, but I have to show you anyway. I have to go. Bye.